Okay, so next topic is the groundwater. Okay, start with our water forms. When we say groundwater, it may be found everywhere. So, it can be found in a deep or shallow part of the ground. Okay, for example, rainfall. Okay, so pagka umulan, nagkakaroon ng stock seawater under the soil. So, the water fills the spaces between soil and rocks. And then, sa pinakailalim ng soil, dun nagpo-form si groundwater. Okay, so our groundwater is cool and clean. So, it purifies the water are filtered, passes through the layers of soil and rocks. So, our groundwater is mainly used for drinking and for planting. Next, we have spring. Okay, a spring is a water that comes from underground and returns to the surface. So, usually, some springs are hot. Okay, so, water from hot spring are passes through the cracks on the earth we have the hot rocks. Okay, so, hot spring is also used for good therapy. And then, some plants and fish are found in the spring. So, spring can be used as source of water for drinking also. Okay, so our famous hot spring is Makinita Hot Spring in Coron, Palawan. So, that spring is the only one salty hot spring in our country. Next, we have rivers. Rivers are flowing bodies of water. They are between inlands. Okay, so yung ending ni river, kapag umago siya, pwedeng nag-end siya sa sea or sa ocean. So, before, lahat ng rivers natin clean, so they use it to wash their clothes, and then dati ginagamit din siya to drink it. Pero ngayon, kokonti na lang yung rivers natin na malinis. So, usually, they found it in the province. So, the famous river in the Philippines is the underground river or subterranean rivers found in Palawan. Okay, so kasama siya sa 7 wonders of the world. Next, we have lake and pond. Okay, so lake and pond is the body of water that's surrounded by land. Okay, so it's either lake and pond. So the water in lakes come from a river, and a pond or river may form when it parts of the earth's surface caves and lives in a hole. So sometimes, kagaya ni Taal Volcano, so example din siya ng Taal Lake. So another famous lake in Luzon is Mount Pinatubo Lake, which is formed after the eruption of Mount Pinatubo. So many may freshwater fish like tawilis and maliputo, bangus, tilapia, and dalag is also found in lakes and pond. Next, we have waterfall. So the water that rushes down from a mountain and falls off is called waterfall. Okay, so the famous waterfall in the Philippines is Maria Cristina Falls, were used as hydropower plants to supply energy in nearby areas. Next is sea. Sea is the largest body of water. It meets the mouth of a river. So why is the sea salty? As river flows, the water dissolves salt from soil and rocks which are carried by the sea. So the biggest sea in the Philippines is the Philippine Sea. Then, using a map, identify some other areas of the Philippines. Okay, so the sea is the major source of various types of fish, including lapu-lapu, dilis, mackerel, sapsap, galunggong, and tulingan. Squid, seaweeds, and shellfishes are also found in the sea. And the biggest and largest of bodies of water is the ocean. Ocean is a body of salt water. This is the largest body of water. So, here in Earth, we have the 3 largest ocean. The Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and then the Indian Ocean.